Not only will hiring the wrong real estate agent potentially blow up your whole transaction, but it can also cost you thousands of dollars and leave you wondering, what just happened? Let's do this. Let's get into the biggest mistakes that people make when hiring a real estate agent. Having a good real estate agent can save you time, it can save you money, it can save you stress. But having a bad one, yeah. And the worst part though, is that most of these mistakes are avoidable if you know what to look for. Mistake number one, hiring a friend or a relative just because you know them.
But I know him.
I get it. Maybe it's your sister, maybe it's your brother, maybe it's a cousin, or just whoever it is, it's someone you know, and they recently got licensed, and because you know them, you're like, it's so-and-so, and now you feel obligated to give them a shot. That doesn't automatically make them the right fit for your transaction though. You're not hiring someone to come mow your yard. If you're like most people, this is likely to be one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. The sale or purchase of your home. You do not want the one and only reason that you're hiring someone for that is because I know them. Hey, real quick, if this is your first time here, my name's Jose and I am your SoCal Realtor. If you are thinking about buying or selling a home, don't hesitate to reach out. My team and I, we've helped many people just like you, and we're here and ready to help with your next move too. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and get back to the video. Mistake number two, choosing someone who doesn't know your local market. If your agent does not specialize in your local area, because most real estate agents, they typically have kind of a general radius of an area that they service. And if that agent's normal service area is like 2, maybe 3 hours away, they might not be as familiar with the area. And if they're not, there's a chance that they could maybe either misprice your house or maybe miss key trends in the area. Just listen, having local experience is not just a bonus. When it comes to, again, what's your likely to be largest asset that you'll own, it really is a must. Mistake number three, ignoring communication style. Whether you're selling or buying a house, in my opinion anyway, it really is it's a partnership. And if your partner, your agent, if it takes them a couple of days just to respond to a text of a question you had, yeah, imagine what it's gonna be like. Imagine life once you're in escrow with your house.
Okay, if you're alive, you answer your phone!
Mistake number four is skipping the fine print. What are their fees? Because listen, everything of value comes with a cost. I'm sure you've heard the saying, nothing is free. But what will it cost? And not only that, but what exactly will you get for that cost? Mistake number five is falling for the flashy marketing without substance. They might drive a nice car, or maybe they have a big Instagram following, or maybe they have a slick promo video to show you. Yeah, just because someone posts funny TikTok videos in a Tesla doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna negotiate hard for you. Seriously though, those things, they don't necessarily mean that agent, they know how to price your home correctly, or how to negotiate with other agents, or how to walk you through the escrow process. Listen, those things might be entertaining and funny to watch, but you wanna look past the flash. Instead, you wanna ask deep, thought-provoking questions. I'll go more into what those questions are in just a minute. Mistake number six, not understanding the agent's role when buying new construction. If you're buying a new construction home, please do not make the mistake of assuming that builder sales rep, that they're there to help you. At the end of the day, they represent the builder. Sure, they'll help you by answering any questions that you might have. They'll help you by filling out the purchase contract. But will they help you by negotiating anything on your behalf? Not if they want to stay employed by the builder. You really should have your own agent from the very first visit. Someone to protect your interests, someone that represents you, only you, and not the builder. Especially if most builders, they're already prepared. It's already in their budget to pay for the commission of your real estate agent. Now, I did just mention a moment ago about asking the right questions before hiring a real estate agent. And here are just a few very important questions that I would certainly recommend asking. First, what's your communication style? How often will you update me on where everything's at? Make sure your expectations align with the agent before things get going. Another good question to ask, what's your marketing strategy to sell my house? Yes, this one's obviously for sellers, but what is their strategy in detail? What is their strategy to effectively and successfully get your house sold? Here's another question. Will I be talking with you exclusively, or will you have a team member or someone else working with me? I mean, good question, right? Because I've seen cases where the agent might be your point of contact at the beginning, but once you get into escrow, you're pretty much talking with one of their team members for everything. Also, if you're selling your house and planning on buying another home at the same time, what is their plan to help ensure that you're able to do that? If you're juggling doing both at the same time, you need an agent with a clear strategy to help you coordinate timelines, avoid double moves, and ultimately protect you financially. Knowing some of the red flags to look out for, what are the best questions to be asking when deciding which agent to hire, in my opinion, here are some of the best ways to find the right agent to work for you. First of all, I'd start by asking for referrals from people you already know and trust. Believe me, if this is somebody you know and trust, they're probably not very likely to say, sure, here's my agent, they were horrible, we hated them. You should hire them next. Another great idea is to look at their social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Seriously though, are they educating their audience? Do they sound like they know what they're talking about? This really is a great way to get a sneak peek at seeing what they know. You could also check their online reviews. Actually, whether you got their name as a referral, you found them on social media, or just however you got their name, honestly, I would always include this one too. But I would look up the reviews on sites like, for instance, Zillow, Google, Yelp, Facebook, their website. I mean, most agents are going to have reviews coming in from all over the place, different sites, different platforms. But the point is though, is I would look to see what are other people saying about them. Just be careful, because if every single one of those reviews are a perfect 5-star with generic messages like, he was great, she was wonderful. If they're pretty generic, I'm not saying that they're fake. I am, however, saying that I have seen cases where some agents might, hey family, hey friends, say something good, give me a review. Of course, if you do have any questions though, or if you are thinking about buying or selling a home, my contact information is below. Feel free to reach out. Otherwise, until then, catch you on the next one.